Hey everyone, if you're a part of the India Post team, you know firsthand that keeping track of operations, managing complaints, and trying to spot trends across a massive regional network, well, it can honestly feel like looking for a needle in a giant, ever-growing haystack. But today, we're walking through an explainer that completely changes the game. We're talking about the ultimate solution for taking all that manual data tracking and turning it into pure, actionable intelligence using APT 2.0, the Advanced Postal Technology System. We're going to explore exactly how you can master AI-powered CRM analytics and make your daily operations just significantly smoother.
Picture your current workflow for a second. If someone suddenly asks you for a regional breakdown of open complaints, how quickly can you actually turn that raw, scattered data into a clear strategy? For most of us, it means exporting spreadsheets, manually filtering columns, trying to build pivot tables, and spending hours just trying to figure out the why behind the numbers. Dealing with that database complexity is a huge bottleneck, right? But what if that entire process took just a few seconds and maybe a couple of clicks? That's the incredibly fast, seamless workflow we're going to unlock today.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap. 1. Accessing CRM analytics. 2. Building your first query. 3. Unlocking AI deep analysis. 4. Visualizing with charts. And 5. Saving time with templates.
All right, step 1, accessing CRM analytics.
Before we can get to the exciting data analysis, we need to make sure we're properly set up. Getting in is super straightforward, but security and permissions are absolutely key here. First up, verify that your account has the AirCan-R role assigned to it. That stands for CRM Analytics Role, and it's specifically designated for key administrative levels. So your directorate, circle office, regional office, and divisional office levels. DIR, CO, RO, and DO. Once you know your permissions are good to go, you just navigate to the AI Reports web address, log in, and you'll see a few options on your main screen. To start your analysis, all you do is click directly on the Complaints Management System card. Moving right along to step 2, building your first query. Once you're in the workspace, I have some seriously great news for you. You no longer need to know complex coding or SQL to pull deep information from the postal database. The AI Query Builder is a real game changer here. You literally just type into the system like you're sending a message to a colleague. For example, if you want Mumbai region data, you just type, "How many open complaints open under Mumbai region? Provide division-wise data." And that's it. The AI immediately optimizes the question. You don't have to pull tables or write command lines. Natural language makes retrieving this data entirely effortless. It reads your plain English, understands the postal hierarchy perfectly, and structures the data pull instantly. Now, after you submit your question, the Query Builder gives you some really simple ways to refine your report. You can decide if you want an informative report, which gives you great AI summaries, or a comparative report if you want to focus heavily on charts and data. And if you need to refine things even more, there are these super intuitive drop-down menus. You can use Group By to neatly organize your columns, or use Filter By to isolate extremely specific data points. The logic is just beautiful. It totally takes the heavy lifting out of database sorting and replaces it with user-friendly toggles. Step 3, and honestly, this is where it gets really good, unlocking AI deep analysis. Generating the raw data is fantastic, but it's really just the starting line. We're now tapping into the absolute most powerful feature of the APT 2.0 system, the AI's ability to automatically spot trends and tell you what your numbers actually mean. When you run an informative report, say for that Mumbai region query, it might return something like 7 division records. You'll get your divisions, Mumbai City East, North, Northeast, and so on, along with their raw open complaint counts. It's great having those numbers cleanly presented, for sure, but the real magic happens when you hit the purple Analyze button at the bottom of the panel. Now, what's really interesting about this is what happens right after you click Analyze. The AI reads through those lines of data and instantly generates actionable insights. It explicitly flags that the higher open issues under Mumbai City East Division, which sat at 920 open complaints, indicate a significant concern compared to the rest of the region. Think about that for a second. It completely saves you from manually crunching numbers or calculating averages yourself. The AI does all the comparative math and instantly points a spotlight right at the anomaly. But wait, it doesn't just point out the problem and leave you hanging. The full AI analysis output also notes the positives, like Mumbai City West having the lowest number of open issues, which shows really high performance. Then, crucially, it gives you automated recommendations. It advises immediate action for the East Division. And for the West Division, it suggests maybe using them as a model, or considering implementing additional resources from there to further reduce backlogs elsewhere.
This is strategic, executive-level advising, and it's generated for you in seconds. All right, on to step 4, visualizing with charts. Let's be real, communicating your insights to your stakeholders or circle heads is just as important as finding those insights in the first place. Luckily, the APT 2.0 CRM Analytics Suite comes loaded with presentation tools. With just one click on the Charts tab, your raw data transforms into a huge variety of graphical formats. We're talking bar charts, line charts, area charts, pie and donut, radar, polar area, scatter and bubble, and even mixed charts. No matter how complex your data relationship is, there is literally a one-click visual format ready to go.
Let me give you an idea of how flexible this is. You can run a clean, standard bar chart comparing open complaint counts across various offices, like .rbpc and Maharashtra Circle. Very easy to read. But you can also run a mixed combo chart. This is brilliant because it overlays a line trend right on top of the bar values. So you're getting a secondary dimension of analysis, both the discrete value and the overarching trend line in one single powerful graphic. It lets you tailor your exact message perfectly to whoever your audience is. And of course, these gorgeous charts aren't just trapped inside the system. With a single click of the export buttons, you can instantly push your entire analysis, charts included, directly into a standard PDF or PowerPoint format. Think about the precious time this saves. Say you have an urgent regional meeting springing up in 10 minutes. You can run a natural language query, get AI insights, visualize them, and have a fully formatted PowerPoint deck downloaded and ready to present before your coffee even cools down.
And finally, step 5, saving time with templates. So we've seen how fast the process is, but how do we automate this exact workflow so you don't even have to type out the same question tomorrow? The system intelligently supports 2 types of templates to put your day on autopilot. First, you have global templates. The system actively monitors trending user prompts based on your specific hierarchy level, whether you're DO, RO, or CO, and displays them for you. So you can see what your peers are querying and leverage their best questions. Second, you have user templates. If you've got routine, fixed queries, like, say, a daily check on open parcels in your specific division, you just mark that prompt with a star. It saves to your favorites list for immediate one-click access in the future.
So, the crucial point is why you absolutely must build these templates into your daily habit. It comes down to 3 key benefits. 1. Faster response. You completely bypass the typing and configuring stages. 2. Consistency. You're guaranteeing that you're pulling the exact same metrics with the exact same filters every single day, which means your comparative data is perfectly accurate. And 3. One-click data availability. Your customized deep dive AI dashboard is literally always just a single click away.
We have covered a lot of ground today, from navigating secure access all the way to generating executive-level AI recommendations and fully automated slide decks. The APT 2.0 system is a massive leap forward for India Post. It basically gives you the power of an entire data science team right on your desktop. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought as you log into the system today. Think about the most tedious, time-consuming report you currently have to generate. Which routine complaint query are you going to turn into a one-click template first? Dive in, start experimenting with that natural language builder, and watch your efficiency absolutely soar. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy analyzing.